The White House releasing video today showing Marines and our military might arriving to fix this massive self-inflicted wound that we've been suffering through for the last 4 years. And the border czar, Tom Homan, joins us here tonight. And sir, it's good to have you back on. I want to start, what specifically is our military doing at the border? What are the Marines doing at the border today?
Look, they're force multipliers. They're down there. They're putting up infrastructure. They're putting up barriers and razor wire to impede and deny illegal entry to the United States. So I've done this for 34 years, and the images of illegal aliens boarding a DOD flight heading south is a first. So President Trump's taking his promise and fulfilling it. We're going to secure that border, and DOD needs to be there because this is the biggest national security vulnerability I've seen in this nation since 9/11. So DOD has the right place to be there. They're force multiplier. They're going to help us secure that border as quick as possible.
Are you satisfied with the pace of how quickly you're able to make big changes at the border? I mean, are you noticing a big difference just in these first 4 days?
I've never seen anything like this before. I mean, it's amazing how all the government, Department of State, DOD, CBP, ICE, all working together in unison. Look, ICE has already arrested just shy of 2,000 people in the United States. We've removed 6,400 deportation this week. So between CBP and ICE is doing a great job. It's an all-government approach that President Trump promised, and it's working well. As we continue the operation, we'll continue to ramp it up. We'll open that aperture. Right now, we're concentrating on public safety threats and national security threats, but we'll get it to fugitives. We'll start opening that aperture up, so you're going to see the numbers continually increase.
The numbers of deportations will continue to increase.
The number of arrests in the interior United States will continue to increase, since we've ended catch and release and we're beginning to remain in Mexico, you're going to see removals of interior enforcement arrests, but less removals from the border because we're going to simply deny and impede them.
I asked you this a few months ago, but I think even before it was after the election was won because you had been made the border czar. So it was during the transition. But the idea of even, I mean, there's millions that have come in. Is it even possible to purge millions of people from a country?
Well, look, it depends on the funding we get from Congress. I mean, we can do more with the more money we have, the more resources we buy. The more money we have, the more beds we buy. The more money we have, the more agents we put on the street. The more money we have, we can fund more flights south. So it really depends on the funding we need from Congress, and I hope they act quickly. I think the American people voted for President Trump. This is the mandate. His immigration, securing the border is the #1 issue. I'm hoping Congress fulfills that obligation quickly and give us the money we need to do this job. We're dealing right now with the money that we currently have. It's not a lot. We need more money, but we're going to make every dollar count, every penny count. And if you see the results, I think the results are amazing the first 4 days. And like I say, we're at about 2,000 arrests in the interior, and that's not counting today's numbers. We're probably closer to 2,500 in a single week. And this is mainly criminals and public safety threats, which is what President Trump promised.
These are the worst people. Yeah, the worst first. We've seen the details. I mean, I've read the details of some of the people that you have arrested this week, and it's heinous. I mean, child molesters and just despicable people that are off the streets of this country, which I think has got to be a sigh of relief for anybody that is sensible that lives in this country. And we have new video today of men being turned around, deported, walking right back across the border south. We've got these images of this, I don't know what jet that is, what massive military jet that is, but these are some of the arrests that you have made, and I assume just this week being put on that jet. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. We just started our flights, and like I said, I started immigration enforcement as border patrol in 1984. The images of illegal aliens getting on these DOD flights is the first I've seen in my entire career. So this is a game changer. And what's really sad, the Biden administration could have been doing this. They could have arrested those child molesters. They could have arrested the murderers and rapists, but they didn't. They could have done what we did. We have secured the border in a matter of days. President Trump's already had Mexico coming to the table. He has Canada coming to the table. He's got other countries willing to take, Venezuelan gang members if Venezuela don't take them. So President Trump's a game changer. And what I've seen so far is amazing. When I saw the images last night of illegal aliens getting on flights, I was like, wow. And this, we made this happen in a matter of 3 days.
It really shows you just how, in my opinion, how treasonous what they did to the border was. And they sat there and claimed over and over, Mayorkas under oath, saying the border is secure. They were lying. They were destroying the country, and they were lying. And they went against the oath that they gave. I want to ask one final question. The Pope this week said that it's a disgrace what we're now doing with this new government, deporting all of these people. We've got, obviously there's going to be a lot of media searching for the sad stories here, trying to turn public opinion against this operation. What's your message to the American people as you guys do this work?
Well, let me give a message to the Pope. I'm a lifelong Catholic. I was born Catholic. I've been through Catholic doctrine. Look, he ought to concentrate on fixing the Catholic Church, first of all. He's got big problems there. And in the Vatican, they have a wall around the Vatican. If you illegally enter the Vatican, the crime is serious. You'll be charged with a serious crime, be jailed.
Yeah.
So he can protect the Vatican where he lives. He can build a wall where he lives. Where American people are not allowed that? No. Securing the border saves lives. He needs to understand that. We secure the border. When less people come, less women get raped by the cartel. Less children die in the river. Less Americans die from fentanyl overdoses. He ought to stick to it. He ought to stick to the Catholic Church and fix that. That's a mess.
That's exactly right. And we did the details on the wall that's around the Vatican, and it's even nicer than Trump's wall. For as much as Trump likes his wall, the wall around the Vatican is really, really impressive. Tom Homan, good to see you, sir. We appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt tonight on Newsmax.